You know, it's a hell of a time to be alive. Jennifer Lawrence makes history as the world's first female action hero. You can make more money on OnlyFans than you can with a job that requires a master's degree. Streaming has become the world's most dangerous occupation, if you're playing Hogwarts Legacy. And people actually hated DC Comics' cinematic masterpiece, aka Black Adam. A movie that I had no intention of ever watching, no interest at all, but luckily, I was set straight by the mighty people's eyebrow and forced to watch what turned out to be the greatest DCEU movie ever!
Gentlemen, time! Gentlemen, time!
What's up, everybody? Shadowman number 9 here, and today we're going to be talking about DC's Black Adam, the DCEU movie that was a commercial flop and gets just about as much hate as Nickelback, but just like Nickelback, the movie is hated for no reason at all. So sit back, relax, and be worthy, or else the Council of Wizards are going to come visit you in the night, and it's not going to be superpowers they're giving you. So like I mentioned earlier, I had no interest in seeing Black Adam. I absolutely slept on it. I liked Shazam, but even Shazam I didn't have any interest in seeing. I just ended up seeing it, and I thought it was a good movie. But Black Adam is like 10 times better than Shazam. And I actually watched Man of Steel again recently, and I can safely say Black Adam is 1,000 times better than Man of Steel. But I'm not a huge Superman fan, so color me biased. And look, I know we live in this age where everybody with a different opinion than the masses is instantly condemned to that of trollhood, but I shit you guys not. This movie is so much more amazing than people are giving it credit for. And I guess the reason is, at least for me anyway, if you read comics, you know these heroes, you know what they go through, you know the trials and tribulations and the suffering that these characters endure in order to become the heroes we all know and love. In Black Adam, you get 15 minutes into the movie, and suddenly the super-powered beast god is laying the smackdown on people, throwing bitches around like they're wacky inflatable arm-flailing tube men. You got one guy over here exploding into jibs, while another guy gets crushed by fallen debris. Black Adam's fucking breaking people in half like they were graham crackers. It's a non-stop roller coaster of action. It's like the whole movie is one big boss battle. That's all they did in this movie was fight. It's fucking amazing. In Man of Steel, you're forced to relive the same origin story. Kevin Costner and his wife adopt an alien baby, teach him to be human. Clark discovers a funny feeling in his pants when he talks to Lois, and then cries after breaking Zod's neck because the value of life or some shit. Meanwhile, Black Adam's terminating life like it's the FYE Backstage Pass subscription you got only to save 10% on your in-store purchase. My point is, I know that these are the events that make the characters, like I know Batman has to be sad because his parents died. I know Superman has to be adopted by humans and raised like a human so he can be human like the people he protects, but you know, it just gets old after a while, seeing the same thing over and over and over, especially with movie studios rebooting these IPs fucking relentlessly and endlessly. Look, as much as I love you, I'm looking at you, Spider-Man. It's the same reason why Thomas Jane's Punisher movie is just terrible, my god.
Wrote that for you. I'm gonna say it at your funeral.
Terrible. It's the same damn formula every time. Half of the movie is an origin recap, and the other half were made to witness these awesome characters as novices who spend the rest of the film coming into their own. But then, like, look at Ray Stevenson's Punisher Warzone. Frank Castle has already been the Punisher for years. He's got the groove. The movie portrays him as a powerful force of reckoning that we all know he is in the comics. Same rules apply to Black Adam. The Rock comes in, cleans towels, house, stupid fucking autocorrect, changing my script! The dude cleans house and doesn't apologize to anyone. It's refreshing to see this figure of power who's experienced enough to use his full potential early on and do so in a way that just leaves you with no hope if you ever came face to face with the guy. Superman's the most powerful hero in the world? I'd never have guessed that watching him fight Zod in Man of Steel. If you told me Black Adam was the most powerful being in the world, I'd fucking believe it, because the movie showed that he was. Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, Cyclone, nobody could touch this man. He decimated everyone and everything. Dude, and then there's the Hawkman and Black Adam dynamic. These two go back and forth over killing bad people, and it's the funniest shit ever. This movie is hilarious. I laughed my ass off when Black Adam was putting boots to asses, and I laughed every time he killed someone Hawkman and the other heroes had just saved from Black Adam, who previously tried to kill them. One of my favorite parts of the movie had to be when Black Adam and Hawkman were stopping cyclists looking for the kid, and Black Adam takes the last pilot and throws him high into the air.
And then Dr. Fate shows up.
Tells him, hey, don't kill the last pilot,
Because I can break people's minds.
so we can interrogate him and maybe find out where the kid is. And when it dawns on Black Adam that, oh shit, yeah, that's a real good idea, fucking pilot just falls out of the sky to his death.
He didn't make it.
The humor is so dry in this movie, but fuck does it work. And you know, I gotta mention, for as long as the movie is, it moves really quick. It's always moving. There's never really a slow point to the movie. I mean, there are small scenes where we jump from Black Adam being an absolute beast to Hawkman and the other heroes getting together, formulating a plan, talking to Amanda Waller. Cookie! And then there is some fun stuff with the kid and his family and Black Adam, but I mean, none of that takes precedent. Those scenes in the movie are like the equivalent to when you reach the top of the roller coaster just before the drop, you know what I mean? There are scenes that allow you to breathe for a second, and none of it feels like filler, and then you're thrown right back into the action. Dude, I can't stress this enough. You guys just need to watch this movie for yourselves. Black Adam is amazing. It is by far my favorite DC movie that they've ever done. I mean, even now, I just got done rewatching Man of Steel. I'm rewatching Snyder's Justice League now, and I've never really been a fan of Man of Steel, but I love Zack Snyder's Justice League movie. And Black Adam, in my eyes, tops both of them, easily, by miles. And honestly, I say that probably because it is a superpowered being doing what they do best, total nonstop action, little to no pandering. It is simply a movie whose main goal is to entertain. I mean, I got the same vibes with Black Adam that I got with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. When you really break it down, they're almost essentially the same movie. Both movies were simply just movies, nothing more, nothing less. They were entertaining. Ryan Reynolds captured the essence of the Deadpool character. And now I can't say whether or not Dwayne Johnson captured the essence of Black Adam, because I don't read Black Adam, so I literally went into the movie knowing nothing about the character. But since having watched this movie, I have ordered a bunch of Black Adam books off of eBay, so I'm very excited to get into those. This movie did a lot for me. It did a lot more than it actually had to, and I really appreciate that. So in closing, fuck James Gunn for not continuing Superman with Henry Cavill, because now we're not going to get the Black Adam 2 that we deserve. Truthfully, before I saw Black Adam, I couldn't have cared less that James Gunn was rebooting DCEU. Needless to say, after witnessing pure cinematic perfection snuffed out in its prime, James Gunn can go suck a fart. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.